Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'll make a review, or excuse me, not a review, but a comparison video. Yes, I'm wrong, not a review. Or maybe actually, but it is going to be a comparison video between two different cars, specifically two different cars made by the same car manufacturer, but made by the exact same model car company, which is going to be Tarmac Works. And so I'll make a comparison video between two Tarmac Works models, specifically the Koenigsegg Regera from Tarmac Works and the Koenigsegg Jesko from Tarmac Works, or Jesko Attack, being more honest. Now, I never had a premium Koenigsegg model before. I mean, I did have a Hot Wheels premium Koenigsegg, but I never had a different than Hot Wheels premium Koenigseggs. Like, I did have the Regera R, or I even have them here. Let me quickly take them over here, as I might also bring them to comparison. Specifically these three Koenigseggs, which are already unboxed because I actually used to open model cars a lot more often. Which is this Regera. Oh wait, it's a bit actually dusty. Let me quickly undust this. There we go. This Regera R in red. This is from the 2022 Exotic Envy lineup. Then we got the version that's actually unobtainable for people who, let's say, want to get it separately. I mean, unless they pay a lot of money, which is this black matte Regera R. Personally, one of my favorite versions of the Regera R ever. And then we finally get the version that was my first ever Koenigsegg Hot Wheels, actually, or even Koenigsegg officially licensed Koenigsegg model, which is this white 2020 Boulevard Series Hot Wheels. However, I will not really make a video about these, maybe someday, but definitely not now, because we're going to take a look on the Tarmac Works models. So let's first start with our two model cars that I have, which is the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack and the Koenigsegg Regera. Okay, let's start maybe first with the more emotional Koenigsegg, which is going to be the Jesko Attack. Now, I do have the Hot Wheels mainline variant, which was, if I'm correct, from 2021. It had a very basic paint, no details at all. I think there was just this black stripe going all over the place, and that's it. However, Tarmac Works is on another level. Let's take a look on the front. Here we've got this beautiful pearl-like silver. On top of that, we also get the obviously Swedish accents. We do get the blue and the yellow accents all over the body, which is very nice. We also get this huge stripe over here going through that body and then into the spoiler. Also under the spoiler, if you look closely, which is very nice. Like, that's beautiful for that model. We also get the 003 number, the Koenigsegg logo on the side, and we also get the iconic ghost logo, which, if you know, it's basically related to Squadron, because if I'm correct, Koenigsegg basically created its factory like in a hangar that basically like was owned, I believe, by the Swedish Squadron or something, and because of that they actually had this logo, that ghost logo, and so Koenigsegg actually honed that later. Then we have the mirrors, also very nice, painted. And we also get these iconic 5-spoke rims from the Jesko. Also here it says Jesko. By the way, I did see a real-life Jesko, and that was roughly when I was on my winter holidays in a German museum known as Das Nationales Automuseum in the Law Collection. They actually had a blue Jesko, and I might actually show that one on the picture right over here if you see it. And if not, then it means that simply editing went wrong. But coming back to the car, this one just looks good. I mean, it's a beautiful model, really. And even the tail lights, the exhaust here, it says the Jesko light. It's just a very pretty Koenigsegg. But that's the one model, because the other one is the Regera. And now, I did say before that this one is a bit more emotional. Why this one isn't? Well, because of the fact that this specific one has one gear, or I mean, the real car has only one gear, meaning that it behaves similarly to an EV. Now here we can see the aero package, these wonderful silver rims, as well as the Regera logo over here, the mirrors, and also because of the temperatures, one of the mirrors like is a bit like, this one is a bit higher placed than this one. Like, now I noticed that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like this. I don't know. Then of course we get the back. I do have this model like for a couple of months, and it was in a box, so maybe it also deformed because of that. Then we get the Ghost logo over here, the Regera logo over here, as well as the spoiler up position, the exhaust, and the diffuser. Now let me take a look on the Jesko whether it has a diffuser. Yes sir, it does. And now let's compare these two together. And now tell me guys, which one is your favorite? Like, for me it's really hard to tell, because on the one hand, this one reminds me a lot of the Regera R from the Regera from the early 2010s, which had also like the silver paint, blue stripes, and from the nostalgic point of view, this one is for me a lot better. But on the other hand, this one is a lot more elegant, it's a lot more toned down, and it's simply a lot more, yeah, like I said, elegant model. So which one do you guys prefer? I personally, damn, that's a very hard choice. Also, the color on this is just beautiful. But even though I do have nostalgia even though I do feel nostalgia towards that one because of the Koenigsegg Regera R, or the base Regera, I think the winner would be still the Regera. It's just different, and it just feels so iconic. Like, I don't know, like, it just feels, it has that mafia boss-like effect, if you know what I mean. Like, this one feels like a typical boy car that you would use for track day, or let's say for top speed runs, but this one feels a lot more refined, something what an agent would use. So for that reason, I think this one is the winner of this comparison. And now as I come for the pricing, both of these are relatively similarly priced. I think the price is around 20 euros, which is actually good comparing it to the prices of the Hot Wheels Premium Koenigsegg's. I think these are really well priced, and the quality is just astonishing. Now let's compare these two models with the Hot Wheels Koenigsegg just for fun. And I'll take here the red one. Let's start maybe with the red Regera R and the Regera. And you can see that the Hot Wheels version is slightly different, and the red is also a bit different. Here you get that pearl-like finish. Here you have that also like that nice red that I can't even tell what kind of red it is. Like, these look really similar, and I think it may be the exact same shade, just the type of paint may be different. Like, this is the pearl and this is a normal gloss. You also get the black details, the headlights, the 5-spoke rims that also look nice, and here we get the Regera R logo, the tail lights, and normally here you would have the Ghost logo, but unfortunately this one did not have for some reason, because the white one has the Ghost logo, as you can see, and the black one also, but on the black one it is a bit smaller than on the white one. Yeah. But okay, I will not really or even the same? No, it's the same. It's just because of the fact that here it's more seen that black, and here black simply blends with black, and that's why it feels like it's a bit smaller. So yeah, I'll not compare these actually, because I actually was meant to compare the Tarmac race. I just wanted to show you how great these models look next to each other. Now let's bring all of these maybe into one place. I make a whole lineup of these models. Wait a second. And yeah, actually on that, I'm going to end this video. There we go. Look at that lineup, guys. Damn. If it was a real lineup, it would be like worth like tens of millions of dollars. But yeah. And on that wonderful lineup, I'll end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I think it is going to be overall the Regera, because the Jesko feels, let's say, as aggressive as these other cars, and I also had a Jesko before. But Regera, I never had a Regera before, because also what's the problem? Hot Wheels never made a Regera, so maybe that's why this one feels for me a lot more special. So yeah, and on that I'll end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you in another one. Maybe a comparison video, maybe a review, who knows. Bye.